Turkey's Syria methodology and uncertainty after U.S. strategy move. Pentagon Representative John Kirby on Tuesday said that regarding 900 U.S. military staff and project workers had been withdrew from Syrian oil fields since last August. With Washington's attention currently on overcoming Daesh, the principal question is whether this arrangement move under the Biden organization will push Turkey to upgrade its Syria strategy. Ankara, the U.S. declaration that it will zero in on battling Daesh leftovers in Syria instead of guarding oil fields in the district could compel Turkey to re-examine its technique in the war-racked country, examiners accept. In a break from the Trump time strategy, Pentagon Representative John Kirby on Tuesday said that regarding 900 U.S. military workforce and project workers had been separated from Syrian oil fields since last August. The move follows an arrangement between a U.S. firm, Delta Crescent Energy, and the U.S.-partnered Syrian Kurds to create and trade the immense unrefined petroleum holds in Upper East Syria. U.S. powers in the locale are not approved to give help to some other privately owned business trying to create oil assets in Syria, said Kirby, adding that the duty regarding the insurance of regular citizens legitimizes the presence of U.S. powers around the oil fields. With Washington's attention presently on vanquishing Daesh, the fundamental inquiry is whether this arrangement move under the Biden organization will push Turkey to overhaul its Syria strategy. Navvar Saban, a military examiner from the Istanbul-based Hamran Center for Strategic Studies, accepts the U.S. move will have wide-running ramifications. The U.S. is presently there to get the zone against Daesh by supporting the Kurdish-drove Syrian Democratic Forces, SDF. U.S. uphold is restricted to military reinforcement for the SDF, he revealed to Arab News. In its most recent quarterly report, delivered on Wednesday, the Pentagon said that conflicts among Turkey and the SDF close to Anisa have subverted the powers' battle against Daesh. Alliance powers kept on prompting the SDF on its free activities against Daesh. Nonetheless, the SDF, which has no air resources, depended on alliance air uphold, including for insight, observation and surveillance, and cooperated with alliance powers during the majority of its activities, it said. Notwithstanding, Ankara is incredulous of Washington's participation with the SDF, which it thinks about a dread association. Turkey additionally fears that further help may urge the Syrian Kurds to look for more noteworthy self-governance and furthermore rouse their allies in Turkey. As per Saban, fortifying the SDF will prompt Turkey's line of control being redrawn, and will wipe out joint watches between the Russians and Turks in the east. There have been a ton of proclamations from Turkey about their development into the zone on account of the dread danger. Presently, after the Pentagon explanation, it is completely clear that a particularly advance will at this point don't occur, he said. As per Caroline Rose, senior expert at the Center for Global Policy in Washington, the switch in U.S. strategy away from guarding Syrian oil fields is an indication that the Pentagon is receiving another period of power projection, narrowing its attention on battling Daesh areas in the Upper East and helping out neighborhood powers, for example, the SDF. This advancement is occurring corresponding to the U.S. drawdown in Iraq, where the Pentagon has removed from 8 bases and decreased its power to 2,500 workforce, she disclosed to Arab News. While expanded collaboration between the U.S. and SDF will be seen horribly in Ankara, Rose trusts it is impossible Turkey will be constrained to dispatch a military mission against SDF components like Operation Peace Spring in 2019 or Operation Olive Branch in 2018. Turkey will probably look to fortify its control of the segment of an area it controls in the locale, the supposed Harmony Hallway, as a stabilizer to its opponents in Syria and as a dispatch point for future impact, Rose added. Joshua Landis, overseer of the Center for Middle East Studies at the University of Oklahoma, questions the most recent Pentagon declaration will constrain an adjustment in Turkish approach. Ankara will be hesitant to take any intense actions against the U.S. in northeastern Syria that could alienate the new organization until it improves feel for Biden's approach in the locale and toward Turkey, he said. The U.S. objective in northeastern Syria may have moved away from ensuring Syria's oil, yet the basic system stays as before, Landis said. The U.S. isn't going to permit Damascus or Ankara to abuse Syria's oil holds around there. He added, this is an optics activity for the White House, which would not like to be related with Trump's vulgar financial dominion. Lantis said that for quite a long while the U.S. presence in the district has been disclosed as an endeavor to acquire influence against and to debilitate Assad, Russia, and Iran. That exertion has not changed. The U.S. keeps on supporting Kurdish semi-freedom and matchless quality in Upper East Syria, which remembers the misuse of the area's oil wealth for collaboration with the U.S.-based organization, he added.